Hey there you guys, welcome back to the channel. We are of course reacting today to Avatar The Last Airbender Season 3, this time with episode 5 and 6, The Beach, and the Avatar and the Fire Lord. So both, fun-packed episodes. One a little bit, a little less serious, a little bit more character building with Zuko and his demented friends. And the other more on the background of Roku and his relationship with Fire Lord Ozai. So I'm super excited, to be able to watch the episode and react for you guys. So enough of the talking, let's get right to it. Chapter 5, The Beach. Is that a giant walrus thing?
Doing nothing is a waste of time. We're being sent away on a forced vacation. I feel like a child.
Lighten up.
Can't you just relax, bruh?
Doesn't your family have a house on Ember Island?
We used to come every summer when we were kids.
That must have been fun.
That was a long time ago.
Do you know what fun is? I feel like they're not a very fun kind of family,
Welcome to Ember Island, kids.
A house? I mean, it looks nice on the inside.
Who are these two beautiful women?
Can't you tell? It's Lou and me.
No. I'm sorry, but no.
Ember Island is a magical place. Keep an open mind. Give it a chance.
It's
And it
just
can
a beach
help you
island.
Understand yourselves and each other. Time to hit the beach.
Why? Oh. What did I do to deserve this?
It's your tattoos I'm worried about. What if someone sees you?
There are walls all around us. It's completely safe.
Is it now?
This has got to be the most boring
So,
job in the Fire
Aang messes up
Nothing
because
ever
he decides to have fun. It seems like he hasn't learned anything at all.
The Avatar's alive. We better send a messenger hawk to the Fire Lord.
Being put on messenger or sentry duty has to be the most boring thing in the world. Because it's probably just mostly day after day of nothing happening. And then something finally happens. And what happens? It's like you're just conditioned to so many days of doing nothing. It's just like, why should I pay attention? What's wrong with her? I mean, kicking stuff is fun.
Could you scooch just a little bit more to the... Perfect.
So, was this simping back in the 2000s?
I saw it and I thought it was pretty. Don't girls like stuff like this?
Maybe stupid girls.
Forget it!
Why are you so angry?
Wow, thanks! This is so pretty.
Not as pretty as you are.
That shell's not so great.
I better go with the buff guy, because she's buff.
I thought since it's so hot. Here.
Thanks.
Smooth
This
move.
is really refreshing.
Hey, beach bums. We're playing next. Ty Lee, get over here now!
Why are you so bossy? What's wrong with your family? People are either too angry or too bossy. Or too moody.
When she runs toward the ball, there's just the slightest hesitation of her left foot. I'm willing to bet a childhood injury has weakened her. Keep serving the ball to her left and we'll destroy her and the rest of her team. Dismissed.
Okay, Commander-in-Chief. I thought you were supposed to use your hands to serve. She just need the ball. Alright.
Yes! We defeated you for all time! You will never rise from the ashes of your shame and humiliation! Well, that was fun.
It's kind of attractive. No one heard that.
What about me and my brother? Aren't you going to invite us? You don't know who we are, do you?
You're not cool, that's what you are.
But fine, you're invited. Just so you know, though, some of the most important teenagers in the Fire Nation are gonna be at this party, so try and act normal.
We'll do our best.
Sure, bruh. Now the vulture is like super cool looking and everything, but I would think a hawk would be able to fly faster than a vulture, you know? We'll call it a surprise attack. Burn stuff with your mind. That's pretty sick. But I don't really want a third eye painted on my head. Kinda weird.
I heard you telling someone you'd be partying from dusk till dawn. It's dusk, so we're here.
But you're early.
We are the perfect party guests. We arrive right on time because we are very punctual.
But you're early.
That's a sharp outfit, Chan. Careful. You could puncture the hull of an Empire-class Fire Nation battleship, leaving thousands to drown at sea. Because it's so sharp.
No, that did not hit.
Hey, first one's here, huh?
He thinks he's so great. You like him, don't you?
Huh? What's wrong with you? She literally made no expressions to him.
I met her first.
How many guys does she meet?
Because I like you all.
But which one of us do you like?
I don't know.
So that means you don't like any of them. You can say that, right?
Those boys won't leave me alone. I guess they all just like me too much.
Come on, Ty Lee. You can't be this ignorant. You're not a challenge. You're a tease. It's not like they actually care who you are. I didn't mean what I said. I
No,
said
you
it because I was
definitely
a
meant
little
what you said.
jealous. For some reason, when I meet boys, they act as if I'm going to do something horrible to them.
Because
But
you
probably would do
will.
something horrible to them.
Hello.
Just look at him and smile a lot and laugh at everything he says, even if it's not funny.
Well, that sounds really shallow
What
and
I have to
stupid.
say is funny, isn't it?
I'm hungry.
So what?
So
Get her
find
something
me
to
some
eat.
food.
Sure.
How does this couple work? It's just mope on mope.
Is this your first time on Ember Island? It's a great place, if you like sand. Yeah, it's like, welcome to Sandyland.
Was that even a joke?
Arms look so strong.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, not bad.
Together, you and I will be the strongest couple in the entire world. We will dominate the Earth!
Oh! Too
gotta
many
go.
sweats. Get out of there, bruh.
Hey, watch it! That food was for my cranky girlfriend!
Why? Why are you so angry?
What are you doing?
Hey,
Stop
watch the
talking to my
hair,
girlfriend.
bruh.
Relax. It's just a party.
Yeah.
Zuko, what is wrong with you? Your temper's out of control. You blow up over every little thing. You're so impatient and hot-headed and angry.
Well, at least
Yeah.
I feel something, as opposed to you. You have no passion for anything. You're just a big blah.
It's over, Zuko. We're done.
Good job, bruh.
You're out of here.
I was just leaving.
Have fun by yourself, loser boy.
Angry jerk. Why is he such a jerk? It's more. Why? I mean, I do enjoy breaking stuff, but breaking and entering, even if it's your own home, come on.
Guys, you're all gonna think I'm crazy, but it feels like a metal man.
Do you like? Are you like a light sleeper or something? You're just feeling every vibration. That would suck. Jeez. Like he's a walking, you know, like tank turret, just going pow, pow, pow. It's a pretty sick power to have.
This is crazy. How can we beat a guy who blows things up with his mind?
It's pretty cool. Whoa. It's like Thousand Needles from World of Warcraft, if anyone knows. Sweet. Wow. Aang's definitely leveled up as well. His airbending is top notch. No Iron Man moment there.
Well, that was random. I don't think so. I get the feeling he knows who.
Good guess.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Burn the
It's the
past.
pain
Get rid of
your
it.
family.
You don't know me, so why don't you just mind your own business?
Just earlier, you're like, I'll make a
No, you
fire,
don't.
and he's so
You're
sweet,
stuck in
and
your
then he
little
just
tiny world
gets
where everything's
angry.
great all the time. I'm so pretty. Look at me. I can walk on my hands. Woo! Circus freak.
Yes, I'm a circus freak. Go ahead and laugh all you want. You want to know why I joined the circus?
Here we go.
Here we
Do you have any idea
go.
what my home life was like? Growing up with 6 sisters who look exactly like me? I joined the circus because I was scared of spending the rest of my life as part of a matched set. Circus freak is a compliment.
Guess that explains why you need 10 boyfriends, too. You couldn't get enough attention when you were a kid, so you're trying to make up for it now.
Well, what's your excuse, May?
Is this just a roast episode? Because everyone's getting burned.
I don't believe in auras.
Yeah, you don't believe in anything. I wish you would be high-strung and crazy for once, instead of keeping all your feelings bottled up inside. She just called your aura dingy. Are you gonna take that?
Why are you
Confession about how
so
hard my
angry?
childhood was? Well, it wasn't. I got anything I wanted, as long as I behaved.
You had a controlling mother who had certain expectations, and if you strayed from them, you were shut down.
You want me to express myself? Leave me alone!
I like it when you express yourself.
Don't touch me!
Ha.
I'm still mad at you.
Dummy.
My life hasn't been that easy either, May.
Whose fault is that?
Calm down, you guys.
No. Let it out.
For so long, I thought that if my dad accepted me, I'd be happy. He even thinks I'm a hero. Everything should be perfect, right? I'm
She's so
angrier
evil.
than ever, and I don't know why.
That's why she's
There's
great.
a simple question you need to answer then. Who are you angry at?
No one.
Are you
I'm
sure?
Just angry.
Where is it coming
Everyone.
from?
I don't know.
Is it everyone's fault?
No.
Really?
No.
Your uncle?
Me?
No.
Then who?
Answer the question, Zuko.
Talk to us.
Come on, answer the question.
Come on, answer it.
What?
I'm
Can't give the
angry at
roast?
myself.
There we go.
Why?
Because I'm confused. Because I'm not sure I know the difference between right and wrong anymore.
Because you're a moron.
I know one thing I care about. I care about you.
If only it was that easy to make up.
I don't have sob stories like all of you. I could sit here and complain how our mom liked Zuko more than me, but I don't really care.
Or
My
do
own mother.
you?
Thought I was a monster. She was right, of course, but it still hurt.
The beach did help us learn about ourselves.
You know what would make this trip really memorable?
Oh, yeah.
Got some bad news, Chan.
Party's over.
I mean, this is pretty petty. It's like, well, like, what did they actually do to deserve this? You know? Like, they kicked you out of the party because Zuko was being a bad party guest. He was like pushing people around, breaking stuff, yelling at people. It totally makes sense for him to get kicked out. And Azula, you know, it's like, you're crazy. You gotta go. I mean, the other two, sure, they could probably stayed, but why did you guys have to go so hard against so little? Alright, so we are back after watching episode 5 of The Beach, and yeah, the episode doesn't really push the story forward. I mean, we did get to see Combustion Man being on an invincible force against Aang and the gang, and they just had to get out of Dodge. But really, it's a character building episode, you know, for Zuko, Azula, and a little bit of Ty Lee and May, you know, they got their moments too. But for me, it's mainly about Zuko. It's like, why are you such an angry jerk? More so than you have been in like the past couple seasons. Just like angry jerk on angry jerk. And of course the answer comes out at the end of the episode. He does figure out the answer, which is he's angry at himself. He's angry at himself because he's made a series of bad decisions. And all of it in pursuit of, you know, someone else's approval, his father's approval, right? doing all this, trying to capture the Avatar, taking down the Earth Kingdom, betraying his uncle Iroh, the only person that actually ever supported and really truly cared about him, and hiring Combustion Man to go against Aang. It's just like, yeah, why are you doing all this? What's the point of all this? Where is this all gonna lead? And it leads to self-hatred and just all that anger, negative emotions just piling up, and it just eats at him. And it manifests where he's projecting it on other people, and he's just being a totally unpleasant guy to be around. So it was a great episode for Zuko to be able to see that. As for Azula, I mean, it's just more of a fun character bits for Azula to see her trying to be quote unquote a normal girl, trying to hit on guys and it going terribly wrong, and just that, I don't know, she's a psycho. There was a tiny bit of humanizing at the end of the episode where she admits that she felt like their mother cared about Zuko more, and that she thought that Azula was a monster. Now, do we know that for sure? I don't think so. I don't think the mom ever says the words that she's a monster. She does say what's wrong with her, right? But, it's like Azula has her own problems as well. But I do feel the episode falls short because it doesn't humanize her enough. Because it's still just a tiny bit, and the story pretty much is saying that, yeah, but Azula is just bad. Which I think is sort of lazy writing for characters, because everyone has a good and a bad. Like, no one is just born default bad. Like, there are things that probably happened in her life that made her the way she is. But, we don't really get to explore that aspect. So that's the only part I would say is, I would criticize. That's the only part I would criticize, which is you could have dug a little bit deeper into Azula's backstory as well. But beggars can't be choosers. It's still overall a great episode for, character development for Zuko and overall the side characters as well. So we're gonna go into the next episode now, episode 6. Let's do it. Chapter 6, The Avatar and the Fire Lord.
Aang, it's time you learned my history with Fire Lord Ozai.
Oh, just like that?
Meet me on my home island on the day of the summer solstice.
We're just jumping right in. Okay, I love that. Taxi service in the spirit world.
What does it mean?
Now, how is he ever gonna figure that out?
In the Dragonbone catacombs.
What if he just burned it after? Is it like fire resistant paper at least? I don't know, it seems kind of like a weak, locking system, because it's designed in the Fire Nation with a bunch of firebenders. Anyone can get in! It looks cool, that's all I can say.
I remember my friend.
Nice.
Looks like I win again, Roku.
Nice one, Sozin.
You were friends with Fire Lord Ozai?
Back then, he was just Prince Ozai. And he was my best friend.
BFFs forever.
Say something to her.
Say that you're a moron.
Love is hard when you're young.
You don't have to tell me.
Don't worry, it gets better.
He is right about that. Smooth move.
We're here to announce the identity of the next avatar. Avatar Roku.
That's one way to reveal it.
Hey, why aren't you packed yet, all-powerful Avatar?
I started packing, but then the fire sages told me I won't need any worldly possessions anymore.
Here, I hope you're at least allowed to have this.
But that's a worldly
This is a royal
possession.
artifact. It's supposed to be worn by the Crown Prince.
I want you to have it.
Looks pretty good.
This was the first stop on my avatar journey.
Hey, Gyatso, you want to see a new glider trick?
Check this out.
Nice.
I can't believe I never thought of that. That's amazing.
Kids will be
I can't
kids.
believe you were friends with Monkey Yatso just like I was.
Some friendships are so strong, they can even transcend lifetimes.
Damn. Got the goosebumps with that.
I traveled to the Northern Water Tribe. Waterbending was especially challenging for me, but in time, I mastered it as well.
Bit overkill, don't you think, Roku?
I moved on to the Earth Kingdom.
What part of your avatar training gets you to become so swole?
It was bitter work, but the results were worth it.
Call back. The music in its full glory. God damn.
Sozin, or should I say, Fire Lord.
Customarily, my subjects bow before greeting me.
You really gonna do this, bruh?
But you're the exception.
Alright.
He was still my best friend. He was my best man.
Oh, you really built your confidence.
Goku, it's that girl who didn't even know you were alive.
I guess mastering all four elements, being the avatar, you know, that's a good confidence booster for you.
The avatar doesn't hurt your chances with the ladies either.
Excuse me. May I borrow him for a moment?
It's not very traditional, but okay.
I've been thinking hard about the state of the world lately.
Is this really appropriate timing?
I know, but just hear me out. Right from the start, I was destined to be Fire Lord. You were destined to be the Avatar. It's an amazing stroke of fate we know each other so well, isn't it? Together we could do anything.
Yeah, we could.
Our nation is enjoying an unprecedented time of peace and wealth. Our people are happy, and we're so fortunate in so many ways.
That sounds great.
Where are you going with this?
I've been thinking, we should share this prosperity with the rest of the world. In our hands is the most successful empire in history.
That doesn't sound so great.
No, the four nations are meant to be just that. Four. This is the last I want to hear about this.
Shut down.
It was many years before I learned that Sozin had gone ahead with his plan, despite my warning.
Yeah, bruh, what you doing? Why you not doing a good job, Roku?
I've seen the colony, Sozin. How dare you occupy Earth Kingdom territory?
Your loyalty is to our nation first. Anything less makes you a traitor.
Don't challenge me. It will only end badly.
Ow, the fire! Huh? Where'd he go? Ow. Hit his head, bruh. Flexing much, are we?
I'm letting you go in the name of our past friendship. Even a single step out of line will result in your permanent end.
Does he have to pay to fix the palace again? Or no? Probably not. And I don't think it's because he's a citizen. Maybe you could have chose to live somewhere else other than a volcano. Where you going? Nice. Is that lightning? What is going on here? Bruh?
Unfortunately,
for now.
my success.
Yep. There's a lightning storm going on at the same time. What the hell?
Get out of here! I'm fine!
I don't think that is true. Nice. Bruh, just can't win.
Need a hand, old friend?
Sozin?
Yay, friends forever. What is this? Some sort of like heat bending? It's like extracting the heat out of there. Save your butt. Ooh. Right in the face.
It's too much!
Without you, all my plans are suddenly possible.
Yeah, friends forever. You learned that lesson a little bit hard way late in life.
Who's...
Hey.
That's me, isn't it?
I knew the next avatar would be born an air nomad, so I wiped out the air temples. I know he's hiding out there somewhere. The Fire Nation's greatest threat. The last Airbender.
That can't be it. Where's the rest of it?
Ta-da! History.
You sent this, didn't you? The note said that I needed to know about my great-grandfather's death, but he was still alive in the end.
No,
Uh-oh.
he wasn't.
Here comes
you
the truth
have
bomb.
more than one great-grandfather, Prince Zuko. Sozin was your father's grandfather. Your mother's grandfather was Avatar Roku.
Yeah.
Why are you telling me this?
Because understanding the struggle between your two great-grandfathers can help you better understand the battle within yourself.
Still helping
Evil
you
and good
even
are
when in
always at war
prison.
inside you, Zuko. It is your nature. What happened generations ago can be resolved now by you. You alone can cleanse the sins of our family and the Fire Nation. It's supposed to be worn by the Crown Prince.
Now, how did you keep that hidden? You know?
Roku showed him mercy? Sozin betrayed him like that?
It's like these people are born bad.
No.
No, that's wrong. I don't think that was the point of what Roku showed me at all.
Yes.
Roku was just as much Fire Nation as Sozin was, right? If anything, their story proves anyone's capable of great good and great evil.
Thank you.
I also think it was about friendships.
Do you really think friendships can last more than one lifetime?
Depends on the
I
friendship.
don't see why not.
Well, scientifically speaking, there's no way to prove
Hit him!
Oh, Sokka, just hold hands.
What does he mean, scientifically speaking? You guys have science? I mean, your version of science, I'm sure. Alright, you guys, we just finished episode 6, The Avatar and the Fire Lord, and it's a really pivotal episode for the whole season, because every episode that comes after this pretty much builds on the episode. Like any episode that pushes the main story after this, it pretty much builds on it. Because you have the, the internal struggle of Zuko. Finding out that, hey, you have two famous great-grandfathers. Sozin and Roku. The one who started the war and the one who wanted to stop the war. And, it's a big discovery in Zuko's journey of his character arc that he does have good and bad in him. And I also love the part at the end where Toph was saying, it's like these people are born bad. It's like, no. Aang corrected her and said, it's not that they're good or bad. Like, everyone has good intentions. No one is going out thinking, I'm gonna do this because I am an evil, bad person. No, everyone has good intentions. It's just how those actions manifest and might affect you. That is totally different, If it affects you negatively, then you think the person is actually bad. But that might not be the case. Maybe the person was probably, in most cases that I find, they did intended to do good. But, how those actions manifest, on the other hand, is a totally different story. But people themselves inherently are not good. or bad. They are just people doing their thing. And it's a big dichotomy that might be hard to grasp for a lot of people. But I find that very true in my own life, that people are just people. No one's trying to do you harm. No one's trying to go out of their way to sabotage you. People will backstab you. Alright? People will backstab you. But it's not by intention. They are usually scared. They're usually fearful. They are hurting, and they end up backstabbing you. And the people that backstab you the most tends to be your friends. Like in the case with Roku and Sozin, Like, Sozin wasn't a bad guy. He had good intentions for the Fire Nation. Just cared about it in a very negative way. And at the end, he actually did come to try to help Roku, fight the volcano. It's just chance opportunity that happens, that Roku got blasted with gas. And it's just like, fate has sort of given me this chance. And I gotta do it for my ambitions, for the Fire Nation, for all my good intentions. So he did what he did. He backstabbed Roku. So people will absolutely backstab you. Friends will absolutely backstab you. And after it happens a few times, you start really thinking about it. And if you do have the framework that people are fundamentally just doing things because they believe it's a good intention and that they are not bad, they're not good, then the only conclusion that comes up into my mind is that, this is just a natural instinct for people to do. They are not inherently evil. People are just people. When people get spooked, they'll try to get away from whatever spooked them. So how you choose to handle it is up to you. I'm not here to preach about what you should do. I'm just saying that everyone has good intentions, but how those actions manifest, a little bit shaky. As for friends lasting a lifetime, that one's difficult to say. I don't know if I really do believe that friends last lifetimes. I believe you make friends for different stages of your life. Like your friends in college are most likely not going to be your friends all the way to the end. Maybe not. But more likely you're going to be making new friends as you grow and become, a stronger, better person. People that aren't able to keep up with you, that don't share the same kind of values, they might, just through natural forces of time and pressure from the universe of, handling life, you just don't come in contact with them anymore, and they just sort of phase out. Or sometimes you might phase them out on purpose because you don't want that kind of influence on you. When you're trying to build, when you're trying to become a better person and do something with your life, it's like, we were friends, and we can still be friends, but I don't want to hang out around with you when you're bringing me down like this. I don't want to hang out in a beer garden all afternoon. I want to actually build on my business. I want to actually hang out with my family. Something like that, right? So I'm more in the camp that you tend to make different type of friends as you go through different stages of your life. I mean, if the friend you had from childhood is also constantly growing and keeping pace with you, then hell yeah, I believe you can stay friends. So I don't know. The only thing that I do really know is grow, give, become the best version as you can, and flow with the universe as things are given to you. So yeah, there's my preachy lesson for today. We had a great time with you know, episode 5 and 6 in Avatar The Last Airbender for chapter 3. So I'm gonna catch all of y'all next time for the next couple of episodes. So until then, have a good one.